Morning everyone, and welcome to today's technical analysis of Bitcoin and XRP. What a week we had. I think Thursday was just absolutely incredible when the verdict came out between the SEC and XRP, and the market responded quite favorably. XRP basically doubling in price in a few hours. But since then, it's kind of paused, and I think let's just quickly have a look at the market, see where we are and what is going on. So just diving into Bitcoin first, as you can see on the weekly scale, we are still trading under this resistance level. As you can see, the previous support is now turned into resistance, and you can see there's a little bit of a divergence forming. So lower low on the RSI with a higher high on the Bitcoin price. And if you had to zoom into the weekly candle, you can see this is what is called a shooting star. That usually at the top of a trend is not a good sign. You can see the long wicks here. So with the divergence at the resistance and the shooting star candle, unfortunately that doesn't look very promising right now. If you had to go down to the daily scale, you can probably see that there is a little bit of a divergence forming. So you can see lower lows on the RSI with higher highs. So you can kind of either hope for this to play out and then break up, or if this does break through, probably look at about $28,000 for a pullback before potential more upside. And you can see that the longs versus the shorts, you can still see that they are overly long people. So it is really just a case of possibly more long liquidations than a short squeeze for now. XRP, of course, this was the news of the week. We were forming this ascending triangle, and from a technical analysis perspective, you can see that we practically hit the target, and now we are busy with a pullback. If you take this right from the top to the bottom and you take a Fibonacci, you can see that it perfectly hit the 38.2% Fibonacci, got rejected, and is now on its way down to the 23% Fibonacci. You can see that this previous Fibonacci was support, resistance, 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 support, and support before. So it is a big level, and we can expect the price to either come back to retest this area, which it has done on a smaller scale, or and then bounce upwards, or we can come back to retest the breakout area of 55 cents. On the daily scale, you can see this monster candle here clearly got rejected. This is where it came back to that resistance area, and now you can see that it's sort of pausing on this. So from a technical perspective, you can either say this was the pullback for further upside, and if this level doesn't hold, unfortunately, we're probably looking all the way back down to about 55 cents. So this is quite volatile, very high risk at the moment. The big news, of course, is the Dixie that has broken through its key level of 61.8%. This was a huge and significant level that has been going on for about almost 10 years. Just to have a quick look, generally when the RSI is oversold, that marks a bottom on the Dixie. And you can see that we are getting close to that area now. So maybe a little bit more of downside before some upside from that perspective. The stock market at the moment is on the weekly 9. That is also unfortunately a warning sign. You can see it as lots of upside. This weekly 9, you should really be looking for selling signals now and a pullback maybe to the 21-week moving average or something like that. In conclusion, coming back to XRP, it broke out some significant levels, got rejected by significant levels, and we'll really have to see what next week is holding for us. Just like to point out that a drop from this 23 Fibonacci level down to the breakout area is 25%. Just be careful on your next move. You can see that Bitcoin could potentially have some downside, and if that would potentially break this area and put a lot of pressure on XRP. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and let's see you on the next one.